I remember the days of, new atheism popping off and what it was like being online at the time. And there was this sense of, look, we atheists might be arrogant, we might be annoying, but we're also right. And so the fact that we're right sort of makes up for a lot of shit. Who cares if you don't like us or think we're annoying if we're right? And I have to say, in this moment, we need that kind of annoying ass in your face atheism to make a comeback. Because these religious people, these fucking Christian pastors, they are way out over their skis, bro. They are way out over their skis. So here is a guy by the name of Todd White, the dreadlocked pastor by the name of Todd White. And he's clearly got a build like Rogan. He's like Rogan if he was a Rastafarian. That's what he looks like, a white Rastafarian with dreads. Here he is talking to his churchgoers, and he wants you to know that God watches porn with you and watches you climax as well. Listen to this.
You think that well, Lord, to be transparent, I got news for you. Nothing's hidden. He sits in the theater room of your soul and sees everything that goes across your screen, guys. Your whole pornography thing, you think like no one knows it? God's watching it with you. He waits till you reach climax. God, if he only knew me. If he only knew me. If he only desired to know me, I would be his climax.
What? If he only desired to know me, I would be his climax? What does that even mean, bro? You want some freaky shit? You're nutting with God? What is this?
To know me, I would be his climax.
Why are you crying, homie? You're talking about jacking off with God. Like, why are you crying? This is not, what is this?
He's not mad. He just sees it. He sees it.
Yeah, we get it. We get it. God sees you jack off. You got anything else to add to this conversation? That's the fourth time he's like, no, seriously, he's watching you beat your meat. No, seriously, he's watching you go to town. He's watching you choke the purple-headed yogurt slinger, bro. I'm just letting you know. He's looking. He's watching. He's jacking off while you're jacking off. That's what's happening. Mutual jack-offs.
In the frenzy and in the heat of a husband that is cheating on his wife, he sees it. He's right there in bed with you. He's right there in bed with you, and he's seeing it all. He's watching it. He is watching you look into the woman that you're not in covenant with. He is watching through your eyes, through your frenzy, through your passion, through you thinking that that's your life. And he is all the while in your heart saying, this is not who I created you to be.
Let me ask you guys a question. With all the things that happen in the world, right? I mean, we literally, the Epstein files just came out, and we see a cabal of pedophile billionaire elites involved in torture and cannibalism, okay? We have that going on. We have child starvation. We have infectious disease. We have countless fucking wars of aggression where innocent people are dying. We have displacement, people losing their homes. Of all of the fucking horrors that we have, natural disasters, tsunamis, and earthquakes, and wildfires, you're telling me that your God is watching you jack off and waiting for you to climax? You're telling me God is micromanaging some guy who's a serial philanderer and sleeping around, and he's Ted, that's not your wife. You better get it together there, fella. Ignore the kid with cancer who desperately needs a savior. Ignore the person whose house just got burnt down in a wildfire. Ignore the person whose mom just got shot in the face by some invading army, okay? Ignore Rosa Gonzalez, who Trump just murdered by carpet bombing Caracas when he went to go kidnap Maduro. Ignore all that. God's watching you beat your meat, dog. God is all over you. You touch yourself, he touches himself. He's touching himself to you touching yourself. That's what he's doing. And he's enjoying every goddamn moment of it. I never understood. How does this recruit anybody, by the way, into this ideology? How does this recruit anybody into this religion? That if this is your idea of God, my idea of God is he's spying on you 24/7 and he's judging you 24/7 and he fucking hates you and you're a sinner and you need to shut the fuck up and get down on your knees and join this religion and give yourself up to him for you to be considered acceptable. Okay? What kind of a fucking pitch is that? Isn't there supposed to be something enticing in it for the person to want to join the religion? Isn't there supposed to be something in there that you're like, oh yeah, that sounds like fun. Like, let's do that. No, all you get is God is like the NSA. God is the NSA, and he's, they passed the Patriot Act, and so he's watching you jack off. He's watching you with whatever extramarital affair is happening, and he's judging the shit out of you. And he thinks you're a bad person. He thinks you're a piece of shit. He thinks that you're useless. And anyway, join the club. Come hang out with us. Huh? So I don't know what's wrong with these people, bro. I don't know what's wrong with these people. And that's the thing. I feel like Christianity in this country in particular is almost like the most cursed version of it. You know what I'm saying? Like these evangelical Christians, these fundamentalist Christians, the Mike Huckabee types. So many of these people, they're like cheering on Israel's genocide in Gaza as they murder babies on a daily basis. So many of these people are waiting for the rapture, waiting for God to come down and kill most of the people in Israel. And then Jesus comes down on a winged horse and brings everybody back up to heaven. Like, these are actual psychopaths who believe in delusional fairy tale nonsense. And they think that's going to happen. The other thing is, they're also like, instead of focusing on like, hey, we need to feed the poor and take care of the sick and give people health care and give people support, what are they focused on in this country? They want to finger wag and block gay marriage, and they want to block the right to choose. And so like their fucking moral compass. Ironically enough, the people who embrace Jesus the most appear to be the least Jesus-y of everybody in the country. Atheists and agnostics are so much more Jesus-y than Christians. That is a fair thing to say, I believe. And here's what the focus is of a fucking mega church pastor is, you better stop beating off because God is watching you beat off and he's watching you nut. By the way, this is also how you give, if you start saying this shit to people when they're young, this is how you give people a fucked up sex drive too. You give them fucked up ideas about sex. When everything is shame, you got to feel shame, and this also, how do you think the closet cases come about? They come about because they have feelings that go in that direction, right? They have feelings of gayness and homosexuality, but they're told and taught, this is evil, this is wrong, this is unacceptable, God hates it, he hates you if you do it, and so you need to control yourself. And that's where the self-hatred comes in. That's where they're very vocally anti-gay. They're very, like, they really want to perform how much they hate it, but that's all because they're pushing down that feeling in themselves where they know that's how they feel, and that's what they want to do. And that's how you get the cases of the Christian pastors like Ted Haggard caught doing crystal meth off a gay hooker's ass. That's how you get the, what's his name, Foley in the New Jersey Turnpike bathroom, whether it's Republican politicians or Christian pastors. And that's what it is, right? So my guess is this guy talking about God's watching people beat off, my guess is this motherfucker beats off 7 times a day, and he can't fucking help himself. And that's why he's judging everybody and saying, you can't beat off at all, because he beats off 7 times a day. He thinks everybody struggles with that. I got bad news for you, bro. Most people don't struggle with having to, beat off that many times a day. So anyway, bring back annoying, hardcore atheism, because these motherfuckers need to be put back in line, bro. They are out of control, and this is unacceptable.
Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.